Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera. Okay, I hope that everybody have a nice day today. So for this part of topic in carboxylic acid, we will see how some carboxylic acid can be addressed with common names. Okay. So for carboxylic acid with one number of carbon, according to IUPAC name, it will be called as methanoic acid. But this methanoic acid can also be referred as formic acid, where formic acid is a common name for methanoic acid. So formic acid is most synonym or common with the pain we felt when we were bite or sting by an insect. Okay, for instance, when we were bite by ants, the pain we felt is actually a chemical released that was the chemical is actually a formic acid. For carboxylic acid with two number of carbons, the IUPAC will name this chemical formula as ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid can also be called as acetic acid. Acetic acid is the common name for ethanoic acid. Acetic acid is actually a major ingredient in a vinegar. We use vinegar quite often, especially in cooking. For carboxylic acid with three number of carbons, we call it as propionic acid according to IUPAC. Well, propionic acid also can be called as propionic acid. The propionic acid name is the common name for the propionic acid, where this propionic acid is mostly used as a preservative for stored grain. So we want to store grain for a longer time, we need propionic acid so that the grain is still in a good condition by the time we want to use it. So this propionic acid is synthesized in a powder form so that it can be mixed with the grains that we want to preserve. For carboxylic acid with one number of carbons, the IUPAC name for this chemical formula is butanoic acid. This butanoic acid has a common name, where the common name for this butanoic acid is butyric acid. This butyric acid is a chemical release from a rancid butter that is no longer in a good condition. So the flavor, the smell released by this rancid butter is actually a butyric acid. For carboxylic acid with one number of carbons, the IUPAC name is pentanoic acid and the common name is valeric acid. So this name valeric acid actually comes from a plant. Okay, this plant is called valerians, right? So this plant, the roots from this plant is used to extract its essential oil, where the essential oil from this root of the plant is being used in medicinal. Can be used as herbs that used to treat insomnia, depression, and many other sickness like migraine, skin problems. Valeric acid. So there we have five common names for carboxylic acid, but we also have other common names for other number of carbons, such as for hexanoic acid containing 6 number of carbons, the common name is caproic acid, and this caproic acid is referred to the odor like that of goats. Okay, the smelly odor that comes from unpleasant smell that has a odor that close to the odor released by a goat, right? So there you go, the 6 common names for carboxylic acid: formic acid, acetic acid, propionic acid, butyric acid, valeric acid, caprylic acid. If you like to memorize these all 6 names, we have mnemonic here. Frogs are polite, being very cautious. Right? So there is no for example process for you to memorize the common name, but it is very useful when you go out after graduation and you involve yourself in industrial sector where all these chemicals usually is addressed by its common name rather than its IUPAC name, right? So that's it for me from now. I hope you enjoy the video and you would be able to memorize the 6 common names for carboxylic acid. Alright, see you next time. Assalamualaikum. Selamat sejahtera.